Kyrie Kemba.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Kyrie Kemba.
Like
Where the Boston Celtics?
Right.
I'm just gonna say that Kyrie Kemba. You go ahead because there's so much to say about that right now.
There's so much to say right now.
So much.
Kemba is not playing to his part this year in the Celtics, in my opinion. He struggled at the start of the season.
Right.
And he's gotten a little bit better now. He probably will make an all-star team, but
He might start actually.
yeah, he might start. He might start. Yeah, if Lowry gets in, or Butler, there's a bunch of guys. Like, but the only thing that really helped the Celtics was that Kyrie's mentality wasn't in that locker room anymore. Kyrie's, style of play, even his ISOs and everything. That's not Kemba.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to compare those two, but the way they play is completely different.
Yeah.
If you look at it,
Kemba
isn't as ball dominant.
Right.
Kyrie, like Charles Barkley likes to say, dribble
Absolutely.
for like 23 seconds on a shot clock, gives it up, maybe to a shot, an ill-advised shot, doesn't make it going. I love Kyrie. Kyrie is one of the most entertaining players to watch.
I guess,
But
Kyrie.
look at the standings right now. Brooklyn's in 7th.
Yeah.
Boston's in 2nd.
Yeah.
Right. That doesn't happen for no reason.
And that's without Kyrie.
That's without Kyrie as well. I mean, next year when it's Kyrie and KD, that's going to be a whole
Of course.
different
We're just talking about this year.
Yeah,
We're talking about this year only.
Yeah.
But when you look at it this year, I think you got to give it to Kemba.
Abbas?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going Kemba as well. The thing is when you look at these two talents individually, there's no doubt about that Kyrie is head and shoulders above Kemba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kyrie, for me, I mean, the stuff that I've seen him pull, for me, he's the greatest finisher to a basket I've ever seen. Like, when he give him 2 or 3 feet, he'll do something maneuver, and that ball is going in.
Yeah.
Right? For me, I think he's the best finisher to the basket that I've seen. Best ball handler. For me, he's the best point guard in the league right now.
If D Rose didn't get hurt though, that finishing,
Kyrie Irving right now.
Because D Rose, do you guys not remember D Rose with the rocket?
Oh yeah, I mean,
he was explosive.
Are we talking about?
Also, Kyrie is not the best point guard in the league. That was wild. That was wild.
No, that's a hot take.
You think
Kyrie's
the best point guard
There's
in
a
the
guy
league?
with a broken hand in San Francisco that would say otherwise.
No, I would not pick Steph over Kyrie.
Oh, you don't even agree with Steph?
You don't even think it's Steph? Who do you think? Please don't tell me Russell Westbrook.
No, I'll go home if it's Russell Westbrook.
I'm going with LeBron James because he's playing point guard right now.
Well, I mean, LeBron is more. He's very hybrid.
So then we got to give it to Giannis because
He's
Giannis
very
plays point guard,
hybrid.
right?
LeBron's a very hybrid player, right? He can play multiple roles.
Absolutely.
I'm not a pure player. Anyways, look, we're talking about Kyrie Kemba for a second, all right? 1 second.
I actually, all right.
I actually want to know what he has.
That's a different topic for a different
When it's your turn,
we'll come back to that. We'll come back to
when
that.
it's your turn, we'll segue into that. Okay?
We'll segue
You get
into
your
it.
point for Kyrie Kemba, and then we'll talk about that.
All right.
All right. So Kyrie Kemba right now, for me, I mean, from a talent perspective, it's not even close.
Yeah.
Right? Kyrie is better than Kemba.
For sure.
But the thing is, it's all about, it's a team game, right? It's how you gel with your teammates, right? Kyrie, right, is a head case, right? There's reports coming out of Brooklyn right now. He has problems, right? He had problems in Cleveland. Okay. So he has the baggage with him, right? And Jaylen Brown, Tatum, these guys just didn't want to play with him anymore, right?
That's the thing.
So, I mean, for me, it's pretty clear as to who you'd pick right now, Kyrie or Kemba, based on right now just the success that we've seen, how Boston is gelling right now, and the fact that Brooklyn right now, I mean, they're playing pretty well without Kyrie right now.
Spencer Dinwiddie, man.
Absolutely.
Right.
Spencer Dinwiddie's
Exactly.
amazingly
Honestly.
well.
He's
making
amazing
an
right
all-star
now.
case.
For sure.
Making an all-star
He
case.
should be at least most improved.
I think he should be an all-star,
He should be all-star, if not most improved, right?
Mhm.
So I think for sure it's Kemba.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, like, I want, like, it is Kemba. Let's just take this out there.
Yeah.
Kemba Walker has been a better fit for
that Boston
the
team.
Boston Celtics. But let's not forget when Kyrie was first in Boston. Remember, before he was going down, they were the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference.
Yep.
And then when he went down, it was very unfortunate because it forced these other players to get better, much quickly.
Yeah.
Much
had to figure it out.
faster. And they figured it out, and they were playing well.
Right.
Now, I'll say that. Now, the fact that they went to the Eastern Conference Finals, it kind of hurt the team because they're like, hold on, if we could do this, why do we need Kyrie? Now, you have Kyrie who comes back, inserted inside the starting lineup, and now Terry Rozier's upset because he's not getting enough shots.
Right.
So there's a lot of dysfunction already going in the locker room just because Kyrie went down, and these other players, they had a magical, successful season. Right. I don't care what anyone says. You put that team now in this current NBA, and they're playing in the playoffs as rookies. Yeah, they're not going far. They're not. They just had nice matchups. They had the right matchups. Yeah.
And it worked.
And it worked in their favor. Yeah. Giannis wasn't Giannis as he is right now. Right. Philly, I don't know what happened in that series, but Boston was able to get by. Cavaliers, it was LeBron or bust. Yeah. So LeBron carried them over that team. Yeah. But like I was saying, Kyrie going down, it really hurt because the mindset of these players like, oh, I'm going to be an all-star this year. I'm going to be doing all this. I'm going to be doing all that. I'm going to be getting all the major dollars, all the endorsements and all these things because Kyrie's gone. I got to show my talents. I got to do all these things. Kyrie comes in. Gordon Hayward comes in. So now you have two players, even before training camp starts, the second year guys, these are two all-stars. Two all-stars coming in, coming back or coming in. And they're like, what's going to happen to my shots? What's going to happen to this? What's going to happen to that? Gordon Hayward goes down. I know Jason Tatum maybe think, all right, I'm getting my shots back. I'm getting all these things. I'm getting all of that. But in the back, Terry Rozier's like, hold on, why am I not getting equal minutes? Why am I coming off the bench? So him getting hurt, it helped the team, but it kind of hurt his narrative because it was an unfair narrative. Because if those players don't become that good that fast, we're not having this conversation.
True.
I think the number one person that it hurt, and you saw this on Christmas, he sucked. It's Jason Tatum. Everybody, and I'm not on the Tatum wagon. I'm actually more of a fan of Jaylen Brown. I think
who balled on Christmas.
Who balled. Literally, I think he missed like 2 shots on Christmas.
2 shots missed. 2 shots missed. He played well.
The ceiling for Jaylen Brown is higher than Jason Tatum, in my opinion. And a lot of people think that Jason Tatum is the next iteration of a Paul George. A lot of people think he's the next iteration of a Melo because he has that type of mid-range game. He can work and he can ISO and take his guy off the dribble. He has that type of game. It's just that development, that 1 year where they went on that run, he thought he was better than he was already. So he's like, I don't need to practice. I don't need to do this.
Wow.
I'm good.
He didn't get much better.
I don't need to get better. I can already beat LeBron.
I went to the Eastern Conference Finals in my rookie season.
I went to the Eastern Conference Finals in my rookie season. I don't need Kyrie. Why is Kyrie taking all the shots? Why is Kemba? It's an issue in Boston.
You got a point there,
I think Celtics fans think that too.
You got a point there, S.
I'm saying trade Tatum.
Wow.
Send him. Wow. Send him somewhere else. Get a Robert Covington that'll help you. Get a big because the Celtics need a big right now. Pieces. Figure it out. Wow. Give up Tatum.
I think they need a sharpshooter too. I mean, I would even look into Wayne Ellington too, man.
The thing is, Tatum is still on his rookie contract, so I'll hold on to it and try to see maybe if I can make it work before his rookie contract comes up.
I think that you got to look at the Boston Celtics have had 3 floor generals in the past, in Isaiah Thomas. It started with Isaiah. And then, of course, Kyrie and now Kemba. And those 3 guys, let's say all 3 healthy, because it was always an injury issue, with all 3 of them. Isaiah Thomas, the injury, and then Kyrie, the injuries, and of course, Kemba's also been kind of injury prone. So now with those guys, which one of those 3 guys would you take prime, healthy, to lead this Boston team properly with all those pieces they have right now?
Any baggage?
That's a good question.
No baggage.
No baggage?
No issues.
Kyrie.
You go with Kyrie, right?
It's done.
Kemba Walker.
But we don't change the style of play.
Yeah.
You going with Kyrie.
That's tougher than
Kemba Walker.
I think the baggage
you going with Kemba
Walker.
You going with Kemba, you're going with Kyrie. No one's taking IT.
But not because no. Not because like the thing is not because Kyrie's the better player, which he is. It's because once again, Kemba Walker allows Brad Stevens to coach. And when your head guy is in line, which technically Kemba Walker is the head guy, when he's in line and he's like, you know what? I may have a shot, but I'll give it up for a better shot. And when he's in line and he's able to do that,
that's better.
The team will flow better.
So a no baggage Kyrie can't be coached?
Have we seen him?
I don't think we've seen a no baggage. I don't think we've seen him. That's the thing.
That was the only thing. That's the only reason why it worked in Cleveland is because LeBron put him in check. He had to put him in check. LeBron was there. That's the only reason why it worked.
Absolutely.
But in the beginning parts, it's not like he came into the league like that, right? Kyrie didn't come into the league like that.
But remember, Kyrie, when he signed that extension, he was on the mindset was Cleveland Cavaliers are going to be my team.
Yeah.
Like, the franchise gave me the key.
Yeah, I get all
and the
that.
second LeBron comes back, oh, sorry, Kyrie.
Never mind.
We're going to do this and give it back to LeBron.
Yep.
So he's already mad as it is. He's like, yo, I want my shot.
Exactly.
I think the best
But
version.
the thing is that I don't think that affected his play though. Like, he balled out in the finals, right?
Yeah, and we're not saying he never balled out.
Yeah.
What we're saying is, what recipe for success? Like, what's the better recipe you're gonna have for success? And it's not talent, because Kyrie obviously has the better talent. But in terms of what you need for that specific team, you take Kemba. Like, for example, if it was a prime Allen Iverson with Kemba Walker in the Boston Celtics, I'm still taking Kemba Walker. Not because of his talent. Not because of his talent.
Hot take,
But it's not. It's not.
Is it a correct
It's
take?
not. But it's not because of the talent. It's because of the fit for the team.
Right.
Because take it in. Who's better, Allen Iverson or Chauncey Billups? Iverson. But when you switched Iverson with Chauncey, what happened with Melo's game?
Right.
It went through the roof. They took
true.
the Lakers to 6 games. It's not about the talent. It's about the fit of that individual with that team. Allen Iverson, you got to put Allen Iverson with guys saying, I don't need shots. If I'm open, you pass me the ball and I'll shoot.
Rockets.
But in terms of everything else,
right now nobody's ball like right now. But that wasn't the point in Boston. Like, it wasn't like ball dominant player Kyrie versus another ball dominant player. These guys, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Gordon Hayward, they're not ball dominant guys. They're team players.
Exactly.
Right?
And so
it's
is
not like
Kemba
Kyrie.
Walker.
Right, but the thing is, Kyrie can be like that because he's not dealing with people who are like that. You know what I mean?
It's never been proven. Even when he was starting with Brooklyn, he scored what was it, 50 on opening night?
Yeah, 40 something.
40 something, and they lost.
Right.
But
No,
I'm just
like
trying.
when he
I'm just
puts when
trying
he's
to.
a
I'm just
showstopper.
trying to take in what you just said, because I think my head hurt. I think I just heard. I'm trying to wait. Did he just say that?
man.
What I'm saying is,
Iverson and Kemba.
but we're not looking at this.
No, I understand what he's
comparison.
saying.
Yeah, the comparison is
I
not
get-
there. Allen Iverson will run circles around Kemba Walker one-on-one.
No, but I get it. You're talking about ball dominant. You're talking
Versus
about team
the
play.
team.
Right. ISO ball. You got.
Right.
I understand what you're
Right.
saying.
You put
there.
Iverson on the Pistons, they're never winning that shit.
And they did was switch Chauncey and
it worked.
Iverson, and it didn't work. The Pistons were out first round. And those were the same team. Even when Ben Wallace left, they still went to the Eastern Conference
Well,
Finals.
I mean,
with Chauncey.
that was the AI on the decline too. That wasn't
Yeah,
prime.
that was prime.
It wasn't prime Chauncey
No.
Billups either.
Yeah, but Chauncey, whether he's in a prime or decline, doesn't really make a big difference. You know what I mean?
It
When you have
did make a big
when
difference.
When you're a superstar player, that's when you look at incline and decline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chauncey Billups is a role player. He's
Yes,
not,
but he was a role player. But Allen Iverson was a star player. He was just coming fresh
the
off the
decline,
All-Star
though.
game.
On the decline,
but his decline is still better than Chauncey Billups' best. So if that's the case, and you switch that, the Pistons should technically get better.
It's more a guy who's gonna listen in the locker room.
It's all about.
He's a leader.
That's why I asked baggage Kyrie or no baggage Kyrie.
yeah.
But we
Yeah.
no baggage Kyrie for me is
But we can't. But we can't
drama
say that.
Kyrie.
Yeah.
No, but it makes a big
But
difference. though.
because it doesn't exist.
It does make a big
no
difference.
baggage
I know,
Kyrie
I know.
doesn't
Okay, fine,
exist.
okay, fine.
in a vacuum.
Yeah.
In a vacuum.
If this was a perfect world, then
Perfect
yes.
world,
but
right?
we don't live in a perfect world. We pay taxes.
but
Okay. There's no perfect world.
Well, hold on, but that's the same question that he originally asked in Kyrie versus Kemba, because we're coming with that assumption that he has that baggage, right?
Exactly.
Versus Kemba, who doesn't have that baggage.
Exactly.
So it's pretty much the same question. It's on you, Ray. It's all your fault, man.
I'm still saying this whole Celtics thing comes down to Mr. Jason Tatum, man.
Okay.
I got my biggest issues with Tatum because I was
Which is
so
fair.
big on the guy coming into the league. I thought, man, he's going to be a huge player, dominant, he's take over. You know, it hasn't necessarily happened.
No,
to the
you
guy.
need more consistency with the player until you do that, man. What do they call it? The sophomore jinx or something like
sophomore
that?
jinx, man.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened with
You
Tatum.
see, at the same time, to finish that up, with the Jason Tatum thing, I also think it depends on the team narrative, what team you get drafted to as well. Because let's say he was drafted to Philly.
Right.
He would know right away, listen, I'm the second scorer behind Joel Embiid. Where you're drafted plays a huge role into how your career ends up turning out being. Yeah. And the one person I'll use, Carmelo Anthony. If Carmelo Anthony was drafted to the Detroit Pistons, his whole narrative would be different. I guarantee he would have won Rookie of the Year, which he was supposed to win because he did bring the Nuggets to the playoffs. But that's a different segment for another day. He should have won Rookie of the Year
over LeBron James.
Of course. He brought the Nuggets to the playoffs.
Start this debate.
But we're not starting that now. It's another topic.
We got 2 topics for next episode. Best point guard and Melo versus LeBron.
It's another topic. It's another topic for another day. What I'm saying is, wherever your draft,
tune in, fans. Tune in. Next episode will be fire.
The team where you get drafted plays a huge role into your success.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's good because this kind of wraps it up. And